We had an executive committee meeting and we were going through different ideas to get movie nights swinging and how to control the kids per se instead of letting the parents control them before the movie starts. Somebody suggested animation, we threw it back and forth, and the next thing you know, we've come up with having a small skit or a movie, animated movie just before it.
The idea for me about the animation really started with our movie nights last summer. We had taped sort of like our members talking about certain things that they were doing, and I just noticed that, you know, the crowd wasn't really receptive to it. And I was thinking the fact that we have adults and children, how can we find something that's common that would, you know, they would react the same way. And the fact that we were already doing animation, why don't we do an animation of what our city services are and what we do?
I think it's wonderful to have something to show that has a positive message. So the idea that I can go to a park with my kids, get free popcorn, watch a free movie, and see a positive message from a character that I hope will stick with me, I think is a great move forward. We have to start creating culture again, and I think this is the start.
We have quite a lot of characters in this film. We wanted to represent each of the 416 divisions fairly with ethnicity, gender, body type. We really wanted to get a broad spectrum of people. So we have upwards of 30 to 36 characters, and that's just secondary characters, not including the 3 children and the mother that are the main drive through the story.
Mason is the main character of the show. I would describe him as a very curious young boy who's actually going out and exploring the city with his mom. Lenny is, you would say, is this nerdy little friend who's always around causing a little bit of trouble. He's a very hyperactive. And then you have Annalie, who's a very positive, very easygoing, more relaxed out of the 3.
We are incorporating some elements of Toronto throughout it, so it's interesting, especially when any 416 representatives come, they look at the backgrounds and they can see exactly what part of Toronto it's supposed to be.
As far as the education part of it, they will see right away, even kids will see that these are all public jobs that need to be done, and I honestly feel that they'll be educated in the fact that if it isn't done, it's going to be a mess.
To give something back to them that is actually positive and will reflect positively on the work they do is something that I think our members deserve to have.
I think that I think they're going to love it. I really do. I think they're going to say, "Wow, this is really good." I think once they see the quality that we're doing and the fact that it is not just a bunch of stickmen up there, that it's an actual movement of animation, that they'll be really impressed, and I think they'll be very proud of what the locals doing.